Hello, welcome back. Today we've got another £500 of £2 coins we're hunting through, looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally new ones for the book. Not that many to go. Northern Ireland and England for the Commonwealth Games, they're a bit tricksy to get there. They might not be the easiest coins to find. Otherwise, Olympic Beijing handover, Navy Centenary with the flag era, and we are done. So let's get into these bags, see what we find today. Right then, let's get into bag number 1. So, that's Technologies, the standard definitive design used on £2 coins. Some years are lower minted than others, just not desirable enough that I tend to keep my eyes peeled for them. And our first commemorative is the Act of Union. A fairly common coin, but do check for the rotation error, which allegedly is out there. Unfortunately, that doesn't have a rotation error. I won't be checking all the coins during the hunt for errors, but at the end of the video I will check through everything, the commemoratives and definitives, in case I've missed any exciting errors at some point through the hunt. There's another commemorative. It is Shakespeare's Tragedies. Not the rarest, but not the most common of the 3 Shakespeare £2 coins, but again, we'll check for the edge inscription. What a piece of work. Is a man is the correct edge inscription for that one. It's the only coin I found an edge inscription on in the past. So always a tinge of excitement that potentially it could be the day when we find another edge inscription error, which would be very, very exciting. Of course, now with New Year rapidly approaching, I hope you all have some exciting plans. I am off to the Royal Mint on January the 19th, I want to say. It's a Sunday at 2 PM. I'm just double checking. Yes, 19th I think is the right date. If you want to come down and say hi, feel free to. I'm on an exhibition tour. I have had an email from the Royal Mint to say, so the long story short is that they were only going to be doing exhibition tours in January because there was going to be work in the coin pressing room, which many of us, I certainly believe, was due to them taking coin pressing machines out and replacing them with more commemorative stuff, where the Royal Mint aren't going to be using that coin press room much for circulating coins anymore. They're going to move something else in its place. And whilst that was happening, you can only do exhibition tours. So the exhibition's the part you finish your Royal Mint tour in and you have a wander around looking at all the coins. Got Brunel's portrait there, which is very nice. But they've recently emailed to say that there's been a delay in the works in the coin press room, so we could go back onto a standard factory tour. But I have opted to stay with the exhibition tour because I've never done an exhibition tour. Active Union again, no rotation error. The one thing I did double check though, oh there we go, abolition of the slave trade, another fairly common coin, and then coming up another Act of Union. Third one of those already today, weird. Well, no rotation error unfortunately, just a standard coin. It says I've never done an exhibition tour, so I've stuck on it. I did double check though, because obviously the main reason for going down is wanting to get the strike your own. So I did double check, if I stay on the exhibition tour, can I still do strike your own? And they said yes. So I've opted to keep my tour as is. It's kind of interesting. Like I said, I've never been on a guided tour of the exhibition, so it'll be interesting to see what points that they focus on, which coins that are out there. They've got interesting stories to tell. Getting to see my favourite coin. I'm sure that will make an appearance in the guided tour, the Edward VIII Trial Sovereign, and see what they say about that. So yeah, quite excited for that bit of the tour because it's going to be very different from all the previous tours I've done at the Royal Mint experience. The only downside, because the exhibition tours, there was only going to be 3 a day. Imagine going to do only 3 tours a day means that the amount of strike drones that are going to be produced in that run would be massively reduced, because normally they do at least a tour every hour. Oh, another Active Union. No rotation error, and a VE Day anniversary. No rotation error on that one either. So yeah, it looked like it was going to end up a really low minted strike coin purely because there wasn't going to be as much availability to get that one. Well, there's Brunel's achievements, Archers at Paddington Station there. Fairly common coin. But no, it's going to end up being, I would imagine, just a reasonable mintage. It's not the end of the world. It was just like, my advice was to definitely get down and get the strike in because it was going to be potentially quite a low minted one. But things have changed, and now that is no longer the case. But either way, I do like a £2 coin, so I'm quite excited to get that. This is going to be something. What's it going to be though? Oh, London Underground Roundel. Very nice. I think this is the one I've got in the book that's very grubby. So if I remember, at the end of the video, I will swap them out. I don't normally swap coins out of the book when they're grubby. But because otherwise I would be forever looking at coin going, well, this one's slightly better than the one in the book, but its obverse isn't quite as good, so what do I pick? And I would just end up in a predicament, wasting a ton of time trying to decide whether one coin was marginally better than the other. But in instances where the coin is unbelievably grubby and dirty, that's when I will consider swapping them out when we get a better one. Steam locomotive there, Trevithick steam locomotive. Again, well, it's not the most common coin, but it is not, by any stretch of the imagination, a rare coin. But one that I have put a counter on for this book, because I wanted to do, ooh, very nice. Another Navy Centenary. We've had some good luck with these. Unfortunately, no flag error. The flag error is normally in that area there, where those two bits jut out from the mast. As you can tell, very technical stuff. As it's a 2015 dated one, we need to check the portrait of the Queen as well. So Jodie Clark's fifth and final portrait. This portrait here, you can see Jodie Clark's initials JC just under the Queen's portrait. This was the portrait paired with the this reverse for circulation. There is an Ian Rank Broadley fourth portrait which was not put into circulation en masse. Some were put into circulation because they took, it was 100 or 1,000, I forget which one, and put them in the tills on board the HMS on board the HMS Belfast Museum. So you could have got those in change if you were there whenever they were put into the tills there. So not widely circulated as this one is. This was minted in was it 650,000 of them minted for circulation and put out into our change. But no, could be out there if you're lucky enough to find one. I don't think it's going to be hugely valuable, but definitely a rare thing to find. We've got wireless transmission there, Marconi's wireless transmission. That's another very common coin. There we go. But no, with the work being delayed at the Royal Mint experience, it makes me wonder why. Why is that being delayed? Have you decided that you're not going to abandon circulated coins? Or it might just be something boring like there ended up being a little bit of the contract left from one of these foreign countries that the Royal Mint create coins for, and they've just got to do a bit of work on them before they can close down those machines, or swap out those machines for other machines that can be used. Right, another wireless transmission there. But no, we never know. Maybe they've been already started minting an absolute ton of coins to go into circulation for 2025, or they're going to be, because obviously they can't strike them before the new year for circulation. But who knows? We shall wait and see. Right. Oh no, we haven't done an edge hunt. Oh dear, we've only got 2 bags left. Right, we'll do this one as an edge hunt. So what we're doing is reading the edge inscription, because you can tell what the coin is because the edge inscription is unique to the design. If it says standing on the shoulders of giants, we know that'll be a standard Definitive Technologies one. This one says united, which will be an active union, united into one kingdom. No rotation error, sadly. That would have been good, wouldn't it? Have we got any more? Ooh, Olympiad, London, the 4th Olympiad. That's going to be one of the 3 Olympics. I think this might be the Beijing handover. I'm trying to think, because the Rio handover, as I call on the youth of the world. Oh no, this is the Olympic centenary, isn't it? The 4th Olympiad. Oh, of course it is. It's still a very exciting coin to come across. Maybe the Beijing handover again. That's the other one that says I call on the youth of the world. Olympic centenary. That's a top tier find. Very, very nice. Unfortunately, not the Olympic. We still need to complete the book, but I won't be grumbling at having come across an Olympic centenary. Absolutely smashing stuff. Well, I think that was all we're going to get from the bag. But no, not a coin I see all that often, hence why it took me a moment to puzzle out what the edge inscription meant the coin was going to be. Okay then, onto the last bag. Now, as usual, in the description of this video you will find links to my coin collecting Discord server if you'd like to come and join me and other coin collectors there. There are also links to my other social media channels, the PO Box address if you want to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for my day job, so please check them out too. So I'm going to whiz through all these coins now and see if I've missed any exciting errors during the hunt. Well, unfortunately no exciting errors to be had in amongst all of those coins. I did of course swap out the Olympic London Underground roundel, because this is the one that was previously in the book, which the reverse doesn't look too bad, but the obverse is very, very gross. So we've got a decent one in the book, at least of that. In terms of our star finds, I'm going to go with, obviously this wasn't found, but it's just this represents the one that has been put into the book. Oh, it's a tough pick actually. I do like the Navy centenary, but there's an Olympic centenary as well. I think I'm going with the Olympic centenary by a whisker, because we don't see them too often at all. But let me know in the comments what you'd pick as the star find and why you'd pick that. It's always interesting knowing if you agree with me or disagree with me and why that is. And all it leaves me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.